Hello students, this is Smriti Singh. Welcome to your own channel LLS with SS. Now I am here teaching 12th standard's first chapter of biology, reproduction in organisms, with the topic asexual reproduction. So let's start. Reproduction in organisms. Let me tell you about reproduction first. Definition of the reproduction. What is the means of reproduction? So see this word. This is written here re. You see this? It is written here re. It means again. So the production will be again will happen. So this it means that the product is already existing on earth and that will again reproduce. So it means that the life that is existing on the earth, that life will be again produced. So the life will be again produced. This is the means of reproduction. So let me tell you the definition. It is already written here. See, it is the process through which organisms produce young ones, which in turn mature to give rise to their young ones. It means that it is a process. It is a process. Reproduction is the process that produce young ones of the same organism, of the organism of the same body, which in turn mature to give. That produced young ones, already that young one is produced, that young ones will mature. Whenever young ones will mature, then that young ones will give rise to their young ones again. So it is the real meaning of the reproduction. So let's see first point of it. What is written here? The period through which a certain organism lives is known as its lifespan. Means that why you need to know this point. It is very important. What is lifespan? I will tell you the definition of lifespan. First let me tell you, then it will explain clearly. Let me tell you one thing. So first you think about it. Why reproduction is necessary? First you think about it. Why reproduction is necessary? So it is written here. Reproduction is the process by which every organism ensures its continuity. So it means that the reproduction is necessary for the continuity of life on earth. Understand? So it is happening in their life, under the life. So whenever this reproduction is happening, the life span is necessary. Lifespan means what? Lifespan means when organism comes on earth. When organism comes on earth, it have the limited life. So some life is some of organisms life is about 30 years, 40 years, like that. So it is written the period through which a certain organism lives is known as its lifespan. Means their life, that some organisms dead due to accidents or any kind of disease, that dead and the terms of the age, that age is not known as lifespan. Lifespan means whenever some organism dead naturally means when it mature or have the aging. So that is known as lifespan. This is the means of lifespan. So whenever there is a different lifespan are there, so the reproduction is happening under this age. So see, this is the definition. Now let me tell you how many types of reproduction are there. Mostly there are two types of reproduction. Reproduction can be defined, or reproduction can be categorized into two: asexual mode of reproduction and sexual mode of reproduction. What is asexual mode of reproduction? How it reproduces? Which type of reproduction is there? How it is happening in organism? In which kind of organisms? So see, asexual mode of reproduction occurs in primitive type of organisms, such as unicellular organism or multicellular also, but primitive kind of organisms. So asexual mode of reproduction is happening in primitive kind of organisms. I'll tell you some examples of it. Asexual mode of reproduction actually happen in some bacteria, fungi, protozoans, some kind of plants also, some kind of animals also. So how it's happening? Let's say asexual mode of reproduction. It means that it is not of the process of sexual. Means it is not of the sexually. Means this is the mode of reproduction where gamete is not involved, where two parents is not involved. Only one individual is involved in it. Only one individual is involved in it, and that only one individual will create new organism. This is the means of asexual mode of reproduction. See, this is let me tell you one thing. Whenever you write a word before any biological word in any word in biology, then it means no. Okay. Whenever you will write a or an before any word in English, it means ek, one. But in biology, it is no. It means no. So you see, here it is sexual and here it is asexual, means no sexual way. It is happening with sexual way, but it is not sexual way. So here gametes will never involve. Only one parent will involve. Only one parent will create the organism by different methods. I will tell you later. There are different means of asexual mode of reproduction. I will teach you in details about sexual mode of reproduction with the help of a diagram. So just wait. So define, let's see, sexual. What is sexual mode of reproduction? There are requirement or involvement of two individuals, male or female. Before I told you about it is the mode of reproduction where gamete is involved. Gamete is necessary. That gamete comes from male or female body. That male and female gamete will fuse and then form a structure, and that structure is known as zygote, and that zygote will develop to become organisms. Means here in sexual mode of reproduction, here the characters will come from male as well as female. Then their new characters will same the offspring. But in asexual mode of reproduction, here only one parent is involved. That's why the character of the organism that is created by the parent body, that is same with their parents, that genetically and morphologically it is completely same with each other. Parents same with the of young ones, or young ones is same with the parents. Both are just identical. So that's why the offspring is known as clones. Okay, so it is already, I have written here. See this, asexual reproduction. In this type, a single parent can produce offspring. Already I told you, the produced offspring are clones of each other, that is identical to each other and to the parent. It is commonly seen in unicellular organisms belonging to Protista and Monera. Let's another most important thing in asexual here. The cell division itself is mode of reproduction. It is very important point. It means that the mode of asexual reproduction, the asexual mode of reproduction is depends on cell division, and the base of the reproduction is cell division. You know that cell division are of two types, meiosis and mitosis. So asexual mode of reproduction depends on the mitosis type of cell division. That cell division occurs that cell divides mitotically. That is the process that occurs in cell division. Same process is happening with asexual mode of reproduction. That is the base of the mode of reproduction. What are you seeing in cell division and mitosis process? The cell is the cell divides. The cell divides. First karyokinesis happened, then cytokinesis happened. You already studied it. So see how it completed that process. The nucleus of the cell first copy the DNA, and that double DNA, whenever it will copy, it becomes double. Then half DNA will separate, and this separation is known as karyokinesis. And after separation of nucleus, that separation nucleus is known as karyokinesis. Whenever it completed, then next step will occur, that is known as cytokinesis. Cytokinesis, the cytoplasm. Cytokinesis means cytoplasm, and kinesis means separation. When karyokinesis will completed, then cytokinesis occur. Karyokinesis. Karyo means nucleus, kinesis means separation. So when nucleus will separate, then when nucleus will separate, then cytoplasm will separate. So this is the step of division of cell, and the cell will divide. When DNA copied, then it separates with each other. Basically there are 6 types of asexual means of reproduction. So let me explain all these one by one. Let's see. First one is known as fission, and there are 2 types of fission, binary fission and multiple fission. Second one is budding, then spore formation, fragmentation, regeneration, vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation are of also 2 types, natural methods and artificial method. Natural method have only one, budding type, and artificial methods mainly are 4 types: layering, cutting, grafting, and tissue culture. This tissue culture is also known as micropropagation. Let me tell you all these things. Let me explain all these things with help of diagram. See, fission. First is fission. What is the means of fission? fission means division. So whenever the cell or organism divides their body into one or more in parts, so this is known as fission. Whenever some organism divides their body in two only, that is known as binary fission. And whenever it divides their body into more than two parts, then it is known as multiple fission. So see, binary fission, it is the I have taken one example of amoeba. Amoeba is the best example for binary fission. So I have made this diagram for more clearance. See, this is the general diagram of amoeba. It is unicellular organism. You can draw it like this also, or any kind of diagram, but the plasma membrane will attach with whole side. Actually, it is irregular shaped, so it is drawn anywhere. But general diagram is like this. This is the nucleus, and this is cytoplasm, and it is unicellular. That's why it is a single cell only. This cell will divide by copying DNA. Already I told about that. First, the nucleus have DNA. That DNA will copy, and DNA will copy. Then this nucleus will divide. That nucleus division is known as karyokinesis. And after karyokinesis, the cytoplasm also will divide. Then two cell will form by the process of cytokinesis. When cytoplasm will divide, then this process is known as cytokinesis. So two cell will form, and this two cell is known as daughter cell. This two cell is known as daughter cell, and from where this two cell is created, that cell is known as mother cell. Mother cell form two daughter cell. It is known as immortal. It is also immortal. Why it is immortal? You just see here, the mother cell, means the parent cell, never died. It just separated into two, not died, so it is known as immortal. Okay. Now let's see multiple fission. For multiple fission, I have a best example, Plasmodium. Plasmodium reproduced by multiple fission mode of reproduction. So it is also unicellular organism. Plasmodium. Plasmodium is parasite. It is a parasite for human also, that create malaria in human. We know that the malaria happened due to Culex or Anopheles mosquito, but that mosquito is vector only, not pathogen. Pathogen is Plasmodium. This Plasmodium is located in that lives in, not located actually, that lives in proboscis of the mosquito. So when mosquito bites us, that Plasmodium comes in our blood, and we arrest in malaria. So see how multiple fission occurs in Plasmodium. This is unicellular. Their nucleus will splits in many nucleus. Okay. First, the karyokinesis happens many times. The nucleus will form many nucleus here, and that nucleus is surrounded by the cytoplasm. You see this all cytoplasm in the cell, but after some time the cytoplasm surrounded with all nucleus, and the previous cell membrane is become cyst, and after some time this cyst will break and all cells will come out. This is known as multiple fission. Now second one is budding. It is also a mode of asexual reproduction. Budding means whenever some kind of animals create outgrowth from their body, and that outgrowth detached from the body and live separately. That is known as budding. Here is the hydra. Here is the example, hydra. Hydra is a multicellular organism, and it found in marine water. It is the tentacles of the hydra. See, this is the parent body of hydra, and the outgrowth same as parent body. It creates a outgrowth from their body, and after some time this small part that is known as offspring, that their progeny detached from their parent body and lives independently. Third one is spore formation. Let me tell you what is spore formation first, and I will explain this diagram. What is spore formation? Spore means a seed-like structure, a dot-like seed that formed in many kind of organisms, mainly in fungus. There are different kind of fungus, some kind of algae also, mostly in the different kind of fungus. Penicillium, mucor, rhizopus, or green algae, Clydomonas. There are different types of organism where spore formation occurs and asexual mode of reproduction happen. Spore formation means what? Spores, a dot-like structure, seed-like structure formed in that organism, and that seed, that spore comes out from parent body, and in the favorable condition it will converted in young ones. So this is spore formation. Okay, let's see the diagram. This is the diagram of green algae, that is Clydomonas. The first, it is coded here A. So see, this is the general diagram of Chlamydomonas. It is biflagellated. Okay. This is the plastid of this algae. It creates 2 or 4 spores. You just see inside it. It is the plastid will divide. This plastid divides into 2 and then 4. This is known as spore. This spore will comes out, and each spores will become a free algae. So this is known as spore formation. Penicillium is also a fungi. It also forms from spore formation method. This is the spore formation. Now next one is fragmentation. Okay, what is fragmentation? And this is the diagram of Spirogyra for explaining fragmentation. See, Spirogyra is a green algae, and whenever you will see with naked eye, it just looks green bed, not clearly, but whenever you will see this under the microscope, you will find like this. You will find the structure like this, and this is Spirogyra. Just see what is fragmentation. Fragment means also, fragments means division. Whenever some kind of organism divides their body or splits their body parts into two or more, that is known as fragmentation. And each fragmented parts will never die or never dead. That each fragmented part will become new one. So that is known as fragmentation. So Spirogara is the best example. That's why I made this one. Sea anemone is also a best example for it. See, whenever it will splits their part from here or here, then it will become 1, 2, 3. So when their body parts splits or there are 3 pieces, these all 3 pieces never be dead. Each pieces will become a complete Spirogara. So you just see there are single parent that form their 3 offsprings. So this is also a mode of reproduction. Sea anemone, here I have made a rough diagram. Sea anemone is found in sea or marine. So it is also fragmented their body part into 2 or more, and each fragmented part will become complete body. So this is the fragmentation. Now see regeneration. Fifth one is regeneration. What is regeneration? Regeneration is some similar with fragmentation, but quite a difference there. The definition will be quite different. The regeneration means you just see the word regeneration. Means whenever the body parts of the organism will break into different pieces, each pieces will regenerate. That is the same with fragmentation. What is difference with it? Some difference here. Let's see. Fragmentation happens naturally. That is naturally. But regeneration is the process. Regeneration happens accidentally. Means that if some kind of organisms splits their part or break their body part accidentally, means if some enemies will cut their part or any accident, so if their part will cut, that part will become full organism. It is the means of regeneration. This is the diagram of planaria. It is platyhelminths. This is not an eye, it is just an eye spot only. Planaria did regeneration. When planaria cuts accidentally, then each part will become complete planaria. This is known as regeneration. Hydra is also example. When Hydra cuts their part, each part will become new Hydra. So this is regeneration. Sixth one is vegetative propagation, budding. Already I told you there are 2 types of vegetative propagation, natural and artificial. Why it is natural and artificial? Let me tell you. You see, this is written vegetative, means vegetation. Vegetation means plants, related to the plants and trees. So this vegetative propagation method only happens in plants. This is only for the plants. So plants reproduce naturally by the asexual mode of reproduction. There are only one is budding, and some plants need to reproduce asexually by artificial method, because we know that humans depends on plants for their needs. So if they will wait for the nature, they will depend on nature to create plants, so their needs will never fulfill. So humans artificially did this. So I will tell you how plants created more plants by artificially. Let me tell you first naturally. Natural is only one type, budding. Budding is the only one way in plant vegetation. So let's see. What is budding? Budding already I told you in the animals. Budding means that forms the outgrowth from parent bodies, same as parent. So here it is the example of a bryophyllum leaf. Bryophyllum leaf looks like it. There is cuts. So in bryophyllum leaf there are capacity to form same type of bryophyllum plant, small bryophyllum plant on their edges over their cuts, only over their cuts, and it sometimes after sometimes it detached from the parent part, and each plants will become free and lives separately. So this is vegetative propagation by budding. Now let me teach you about artificial method. There are mainly 4 types of artificial method: layering, grafting, tissue culture, and cutting. So let me tell you about layering. It is already written here, layering. So let's see layering. We can create new plants from the parent plant by ourselves by the method of layering. This layering method only happens in flexible plants or bed plant which form flexible stem, such as jasmine, bougainvillea, like this. As well, it is also in guava plant also. Whenever guava plant is very small, that stem is very flexible. Whenever that stem, I made this plant of jasmine, so I will explain it in this plant only. This is roughly drawn. There is flexible stem. When you will bend their flexible stem and put inside this soil, then after some times the inside part of the stem will form roots due to absorbing water or minerals. It forms the root here, and outer part of the soil it will form leaf and complete plants. Whenever these plants will again generate their flexible stem again, you can put inside it, and like this you can do it again and again with their flexible stem. This method is known as layering method. Whenever you will put here, there is new plants will grow. Again when you did here, then again new plant will grow. So this is known as layering method. Now next one is cutting. Cutting method, you see where is the diagram of cutting. Cutting means what? You cutting means the cut the parts of plant, and that plant put inside that plant put inside the soil. That is the means of cutting. But in cutting process happens in shrubs or small plants only that have woody stem, such as rose plant, lemon. You can do cutting in this kind of plants that consist woody stem. So here it is plants that have woody stem. How cutting is happening? How you can do cutting method? First, you need to take sharp knife or any kind of sharp things, sharp tools that used to cut the stem, because the stem need to cut in one times, not many times. So you need to take sharp knife. When you will cut these stems with sharp knife, you will take this stem to put in another vase. Then after sometimes you will see that stem part will form roots, and their outer shoot part will form different branches and leaves. Means that this plant is generated. So you see, the parent plant forms new plant. Okay, this is the cutting method. Now grafting. What is grafting? Grafting method is grafting method means that you will do it in that plant which will become a tree. So you can take this in. You can also do in any small plants also, but mostly in that plant which will become tree. So I made a picture here. Let's see why grafting is necessary. You just see, whenever you want different quality in the same plant, so different quality in the same plant means that the plant you have, but that quality you don't like. Some qualities you like, but some qualities you don't like. So you want to get the other quality in same plant, and then you will take the other tree where your desired quality is there. So let's see, if you will suppose this is a mango tree and another one is also a mango tree with other quality. So you need this quality, some kind of quality in this and some quality in this, then grafting is necessary. So you need to cut the plant or tree slanting way, because you will bind this upper part here and their upper part here. So this need to cut slanting way to bind that part easily. And the upper part is known as scion, S-C-I-O-N, scion, and the rooted part of tree is known as stalk. Okay, this is scion and stalk. You will just exchange the scion part in this plant and exchange their scion in that plant and put over here and bind with a cloth that is filled with starch or fertilizers or wetted soil, and with that all you bind that part after some times or after some days it will completely attach with that part or attach with that part. Let me tell you one more thing. When you will bind these clothes over there, then put a plastic cover also for from protection. Also put plastic covers over these clothes from bacteria's harm or other fungus harms for preventing purpose. You can put there, and that when this yarn and stock will attach, then the fruits will come out, which can be desired qualities that you need. So this is the grafting method. See, last one is tissue culture. Tissue culture, it is also known as micropropagation. How it occurs, how it happens, and why it is known as tissue culture, let me tell you. Tissue culture, yes, it is tissue. Tissue means this group of cell that you will get from the plants. That plant you want to grow more and more, so you just take the tissues from that plant, and that tissue will put in a particular medium. It is only can be done by the expertise, biotechnologist or different specialist. So you just take out the tissues from the particular site of plant, not from any site of the plant. There are particular tissues that is known as stemmatic tissue. So stemmatic tissue, you just take stemmatic tissue and put in a particular medium, that is a tissue culture, that is a solution for the tissues. That solution have some phytohormones, some sodium, some kind of things there to grow the tissue. After some times, this tissues will grow to form minor very small fibers like roots with small leaves, and that medium will also get shortage. It is happening in the lab. After some days, the leaf becomes fully as plants, and root also will grow more, and medium will be complete shortage. Then this plant will take out and makes the soma clones of it. Soma clone means soma means body and clones means the identical. So this process, this tissue culture process is very difficult to do and very expensive. So it is not need to do this process again and again. If you want that plant more and more, you can make it soma clones, their identical plants. So this is tissue culture. It is also known as micropropagation, because micro means sukshma, so that the tissue is micro part. So we are getting the plants from a micro part of the plant, so that's why it is known as micro propagation. We are doing the propagation with the micro parts, that's why it is known as micro propagation.